What up, y'all? We back. 4 heels. WWE time. SmackDown. Raw. Let's get it down. We already did the Bash in Berlin, so y'all can check that on the YouTube channel. Subscribe. Just saying. You didn't think I didn't have it, right? You know I got the juice, baby. We about to get loose. That's the oofs.
Let's get it. Got some old duels.
SmackDown. It's the go-home show to Bash at Berlin. But it starts with a U.S. Open title from L.A. Knight. He comes out to a thunderous roar.
Yo, that was crazy.
Thunderous roar.
Thunderous roar. The crowd was loving him. It almost gave me goosebumps because I was like, man, this reminded me when he first started picking up steam.
Yeah.
And how the crowd used to react so much to him.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, okay. And, his new music is growing on me. It's growing on me. It's growing on me. I still like, though.
Before he came out, I had no idea who was going to come out.
I didn't either.
I was like, who could it be? It wasn't even a thought in my mind that it was dun 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 dun.
Ludwig Kaiser. That's my boy. And let me tell you something about my boy, man.
That crowd. Boy,
that gave me goosebumps. Yeah. When he walked out, and you know one thing about the entrance for Bash and for SmackDown, the entrance was like it was a deep entrance.
Yeah.
So
it was a long way.
When you first come out, the only people who will give you a pop. So you get almost like two pops if you notice that, right?
Yeah.
Because you first way you come out is the people around that notice it. Then when you come all the way out, the whole arena sees you
out through the little gate area.
That second pop for Ludwig, bro.
It's funny though. It's a long way from motherfuckers to run into someone. So it happens later in the show. Someone comes back. They chop and you're like, God damn, hurry up, man.
Everybody at John Cena at WrestleMania. I'm like, yeah, John Cena getting old.
Oh yeah. He was running like his legs was going too fast for his body, bro. I said, don't fall. Who was that? Titus O'Neil, the one that fell?
Oh my God! Well, he tripped over the mat and
that was Titus O'Neil, right?
That was Titus O'Neil, but
yeah,
that shit could have been deadly.
Oh, bro,
he was this close from hitting the metal bar from the ring,
bro. Right, and then it gave us one of the funniest moment of all time.
That's WWE for you. It's either good or bad.
So we get the match, and they're kind of 50-50 to start, but towards the end, I would say it's about 70-30 Ludwig is winning the crowd.
Let's give Ludwig his flowers, man.
And I almost thought they might drop it to him, bro.
No.
I know it would take, but like drop it and then he picks it up back next Friday.
I haven't seen
that's some Vince shit.
That is some Vince shit. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Triple H would do nothing like that. But
because it would take away from
him. Good on the mic.
Yep.
He has the personality, gimmick, whatever you want to call it.
He can wrestle.
His in-ring shit is rock. Yeah. I like his in-ring ability. He has everything. The only thing he's missing, I think the reason why Triple H won't push him.
Push, yeah.
Is
because of Gunther right now.
Well,
they'll definitely probably set up a heel turn for something. Gunther versus Ludwig down the road in between WrestleMania and Rumble. Maybe at Rumble.
I thought so, and then I saw it wrong.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, okay, he's back to being Gunther. I was like, I like Gunther. I like both of them, but I didn't know they was childhood friends.
Oh yeah.
These
they came up together.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Bro, I tell you what, I think Ludwig Kaiser will put him over the top.
Yep.
If they so happens to have like Gunther, he becomes a tweener. Listen, I don't even see him as a face. I can only see him as a tweener.
Yeah.
Let's say he becomes a tweener. Kaiser becomes a tweener with him.
Yeah. I mean, they're both kind of tweeners.
Kaiser just no, only because it was in Berlin.
Yeah, but I still
nobody likes so.
I like Gunther.
We do. He's like Kaiser.
I do.
But the most people when he come out to the TV, like Gunther would come out to Raw.
Yeah.
It was spatters of cheers, but still boos.
Yeah.
Kaiser when he came, bro, straight boos.
Yeah.
Like or no reaction at all, and that's what kills me. Fucking WWE fans, man. No reaction at all. I was like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
They ain't booing.
You see the other thing online with Ludwig Kaiser in Germany and they got him in the match? Did you see like the pose they snapped perfectly?
Mm-mm.
I mean, I'm going to do it. It's the fucking Hitler pose. Like It's in a wrestling match, and they literally got Kaiser doing this. We're like, look, but like trying to make it like a thing. Bro, like people could do that to me right now because I just did it, even though like
they take it from the clip.
Yeah, they just take it from there, and it's like boom, and it was like a wrestling match. He could have been like halfway pointy, and like you just get it at the perfect time, and people are like, they're in Germany, blah blah blah, Nazi, Nazi, Nazi. I'm like, come on, guys, let's chill, guys, let's chill. But it's fucking entertaining, bro. So if we're just doing it for entertainment, like you can tell the shit WWE takes serious and the shit WWE doesn't take serious.
Yeah.
Like the whole Tiffany Stratton thing with the video back in the day where she was hitting the Jay Cargill and someone dubbed over the voice, you know, not the best of words.
What did you say, black bitch or something?
Black bitch, yes, it was. And and Tiffany just reposted it and then took it down, and they were like, she should be kicked out of the WWE. And then it was like, yeah, and then Ludwig Kaiser, that one right there, and it's just like, but then when you're Odyssey Jones and you beat the shit out of someone, they tend to fire your ass. So they take it serious.
Is that what happened?
That's what they say. Domestic abuse is the rumor. Yeah, so this dude finally is getting the push after years.
Getting pushed out the goddamn
and then he gets himself fired.
Get pushed out the
He was so hyped after being on Raw. Then came home and...
Hey, but look, man, you know, that's what Kofi was talking to fucking Adam Pearce and Raw about.
They was moving on. He was talking
to him. Odyssey Jones just couldn't put it in the camera.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man, get him back.
He's
gone. Triple H.
He's gone. He's gone, bro.
So that's what it was. Wow.
He's gone.
Oh.
But we get a couple close falls. Ludwig almost wins a bunch of times.
Odyssey Jones got too excited, bro. He said, bitch, I don't need you. Smacked her and fucked
He was still hyped. He just picked up AOP and body slam, bro, you know? Whoa. And then you go home and...
I'm famous now.
And then you fuck it up. I only need you think you're untouchable. You ain't untouchable, man. There's probably some wrestlers, like NFL players, that I think could get away with it.
Yeah.
But not Odyssey Jones.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Like, no. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Triple H and Molly walked Stephanie a couple times. I'm pretty sure.
Dana White did it in the club.
Yeah, right in front of everybody.
Right in front of everyone.
And did like this. So what?
Yeah. LA Knight gets the win, though. Gets the BFT, blunt force trauma. Not my favorite finisher. How you like that finisher? It's kind of like an RKO, but you just fall with him this way. You know what I mean?
His finisher is like, it's not bad to me, but it's not like, oh shit, you know? Yeah. But it is, it's effective though. I like it.
Yeah,
I like because you can't put it on from anywhere. And again, it's one of these finishers where I like it fits the wrestler's physique. Mm-hmm. You know, like Mercedes Monet's finisher, that's like a big woman's finisher.
Yeah, she ain't gonna
like some shit that
she ain't gonna be able to pick up Nightingale at all to do that finisher. But if she can, that's impressive.
And that's a big visual.
So hopefully she can, and hopefully it doesn't look sloppy. Like, you know, sometimes
it's going to look sloppy because Mercedes Monet is doing it.
You know, like sometimes when like Bill Goldberg picks someone up heavy, sometimes it got sloppy.
The jackhammer?
And he just had to and it looked sloppy. It's like, so, but if Mercedes Monet can do it, then I guess she can. But
nope, she can't.
She's always got the bank statement, right? Is that what it's called?
Well, yeah.
Well, the submission.
Now it's called something else.
Yeah, okay.
Headquarters or something. I don't know. CEO.
Okay, we'll get to her later. We'll get to her later. So then we get Corbin Cruz and Legado del Fasma, but they call the separate tag team Los Garza, is what they were calling it.
They switched it back to it.
Yeah, so, I mean, it was a good entertainment.
So did he kick him out? Is that what happened?
No, he's still with them.
Oh, okay.
He came down. He's still there, yeah. He's getting disappointed in him, but they get the win with help from Elektra, you know. He's like, go. You know, they get it. They get the Cruz pin. I don't know what Cruz and Corbin's future holds. They're kind of in limbo.
I mean, they're on their winning streak right now.
Yeah. Well, except for that loss. They just lost.
Well, I mean, what's SmackDown? They won that match?
No. Cruz got pinned.
Oh.
Yep. It was just kind of, you know, a mediocre match, you know, kind of the low-level card. And then we get the KO Cody promo.
Right.
Talks about the knee. Cody's like, the knee's fine.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's fine. I don't know if it's fun. It doesn't look fun.
As we saw, it wasn't.
It didn't look fun. It didn't look fun. He couldn't do the Cody cutter, but
he can never do it. But
KO leaves by whispering something in Cody's ear. We don't know what he whispered. I don't know. Well, we'll probably never know. It's probably just one of those things. Hopefully, we find out what The Rock gave Cody back whenever. But
it's a watch.
We'll say. I don't think it's the watch, bro.
I think it's a watch.
No, it's something else. Then we get another Andrade Melo match. Melo gets the dub. Another great match.
So it's tied 2-2.
2-2. Sounds like Bad Blood.
Best out of 5.
Or the Friday before Bad Blood.
Best out of 5.
Which isn't in Atlanta. Lame.
Well, I mean, because the Bad Blood is like
United States.
No, Bad Blood is like a fucking not even really a PLE. Like that's not one of the big four. It's like one of those basically like a Raw SmackDown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's the Hell in a Cell probably.
Which is it's one to be a Hell in a Cell.
Might be 2 Hell in a Cells. But that means
what would be the other one?
Rhea Liv and CM Drew. I can see it. I can see it. I was like, if they ever have like a first blood match, what happens if someone accidentally gets busted open? It ruins the fucking first blood.
Yeah, that's why.
I wonder if that's ever happened.
You gotta be extra cautious.
Like he's just like, oh fuck, well he won. Fuck, let's get out of here.
It was false blood.
Sometimes it happens by accident. Kyrie on Raw, she gets busted open. We'll talk about it later. But again, Andrade Melo. I mean, they're so entertaining. I say you could watch them every week, but we're gonna get sick of it eventually. So maybe just one more as the best of 5 match, and then we got to move on. Maybe they team up with Respect, go on a tag team run. I'd like to see that.
No, I wouldn't want to see that because that means Melo has to be face.
Because Andrade's face.
No, because they have to be. When those type of tag teams, these mismatched tag teams link up, or former foes that now become friends type of tags, it's always better when they're heel baby faces than heels.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So look. Well, I can't say that because down A-Town down under there was never foes. So
yeah, they just were buddies.
They just were buddies and stuff. Yeah, but it has to be a baby face tag, and I don't want to see Melo baby face right now.
Yeah,
I think he's better as a heel. Let him keep working on his heel persona. Yeah.
Yeah. And then on Paul's podcast, he's talked to Triple H how he wants to be full-time next year. So apparently he's going a full-time run. So I can see maybe him and Melo maybe being a heel tag team. What about that? I think that'd be kind of nice. Those matches would be, and if you give them the belts, they can make the belts relevant, which no one can fucking do right now with the tag team titles.
That's because it's WWE.
Yeah.
WWE doesn't.
Finn and JD have had the titles on like for 71 days and defended it. Goose eggs.
Anytime, right?
No time.
Nah, WWE, they don't focus on tag teams.
Yeah.
And I think that's a Vinceism.
But Finn and Balor have a tag team match on Raw this week, but the belts aren't on the line.
Right.
And I don't remember if this is true, but I remember watching wrestling back in the day. Anytime those motherfuckers wrestled, the belt was on the line. There was no I'm wrestling and the belt's not on the line. Right? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Like if they wrestled, it was for the belt every time.
Or unless it was an eliminator match.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, like if it's just if Hollywood Hulk Hogan's coming out WCW days and he's in a fucking singles match, the belt was on the line.
Oh yeah.
And it happened a lot.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It did.
You know what Hulk Hogan said on Logan Paul?
What?
He said he never used his creative control, not one time in WCW.
Bullshit.
What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that?
Y'all know that's.
We all know that's some bullshit, bro. With finger poking death, not dropping title. Bro, the stories of him using his creative control are so crazy.
It's not gonna work for me, brother.
Yeah, it's not gonna work for me. It's not, brother.
What's his name? Jeff Jarrett was it Jeff Jarrett and Vince Russo?
Yep.
On WCW.
I do not like Vince Russo, even when I hear him in interviews.
No.
Yeah. Does anyone like Vince Russo?
Look, Vince Russo is one of those guys.
He killed WCW.
He was at the right place, right time, and got a lot of credit that he didn't deserve for the attitude there.
Yeah. Did you Did you watch that documentary, Who Killed WCW?
I didn't finish. I didn't listen to the last 3 episodes.
Yeah. Who do you think killed WCW?
I already know. It was AOL Time Warner.
Yeah.
Overall.
But like within, do you blame anyone? Because Vince Russo had really bad ideas.
No, I mean, of course, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He sucked. He didn't help the product at all when he came over. That's what brought Eric Bischoff back. But the problem is the company, once they merged, they did not want any wrestling product.
I hated that shit
on their fucking network.
Yeah.
So it was doomed from the start.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much sure if that show was doing crazy, still was doing crazy numbers.
Good numbers.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Compared to like numbers in now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But the problem was they didn't want that show on their show, so they nixed it.
Yeah.
They nixed it, and then to even spite it more, like they sold it to Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, for like what, $3 million or something like that.
The whole WCW archive.
It was crazy. Yeah, that's all they really wanted was that.
The matches, the likeness, the names.
Which makes sense.
They took all the pay-per-views and put them on NXT.
Yeah.
That is so much bull shit,
at the beach, all that shit.
The Halloween, man, come on.
It's like a
War Games.
Yeah,
That's
War
WCW.
Yeah, well, that's Dusty Rhodes, but yeah, WCW first for sure.
Yeah, that's WWE doing WWE shit.
Yeah. But then we get the main event on SmackDown. It's a street brawl. And I think Michin's dead.
Yeah, inside the trash.
Yeah, she's dead. That was horrific to watch. I was like, that was fucking and then he beat the shit out of her even more.
I mean, it's the visual again.
Yeah.
The visual. So, I think they're making Mia Michin. I think they're making her one of those they make one of these wrestlers every some odd period, like this hardcore, like their specialty is hardcore shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I think she's about to be that. She's
like the first match for the women's champion after they win the belt. It's like the layup after. That's what I feel like Michin's role's been this whole time.
Yeah.
She would deserve like an intercontinental belt. No. Well, I'm not. She would deserve it, but not over like a Chelsea Green or a. Well, Tiffany Stratton's going for the big belt, which Tiffany Stratton comes out running with the briefcase, thinking she's about to cash in on her homegirl, her queen, Nia Jax. But she hits Michin. Then she kind of looks at Nia, and then Nia kind of looks up her on the ground like, what the fuck, bitch? Like, you about to cash in on me?
No, they see.
It was good, bro. I liked it.
They're doing the fucking KO shit again. Yeah. That really does it. They will recycle some shit. Yeah. It was good. Let's do that shit again. Yeah. Don't wait a week. Let's do it. The next show. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With the fake out with Kevin Owens, right? Yeah. I see Kevin Owens doing this last week, right? Now this week.
They should have did that fake out this week.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
No, I'm saying when Kevin Owens or Cody Rhodes, the fake out of him trying to hit him with the title, right? Mm-hmm. This week, it's the fucking Tiffany Stratton shit with the fucking Money in the Bank.
Okay.
So they found something, they're gonna keep doing it. Yeah. Just like when Cody Rhodes was tied up in the ropes and Bloodline was making him watch as he beat Randy Orton.
Yeah. Then we get
Damien get tied up on the ropes. Yeah.
Like, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta spread it around, man. No.
Like they just keep falling.
And that's what happened years ago, and I'm afraid that it might get like that.
It might get that way.
Oh,
it might.
That was the worst period, man.
I think they're just doing that now until we get to Netflix and stuff, and then we're going to see what happens. We got to get there. It's going to be an awesome build-up to WrestleMania.
And WWE, why do they cut out stuff in the crowd? I understand Fox, SmackDown is network television, but Raw, USA Cable Network TV.
And now SmackDown, after next week, is going to USA, and it's going to be a big SmackDown. Roman.
But cut out the... Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And AEW kind of lets that ride.
Oh, the AEW, that shit. Oh, that shit.
I be hearing it. I'm like, oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
But they got that Jacksonville Jaguar money, so.
I think billionaires.
But, so Bayley comes out to then fight Tiffany. So it looks like we're getting kind of like a little mini rivalry here between them two. Maybe a Money in the Bank contract on the line match between them at Bad Blood ladder match.
They shouldn't do that.
You don't think they should?
They shouldn't do that.
No?
Not with Bailey.
I would like to see it.
Not with Bailey.
But she just lost the belt to Nia, so it's like her trying to get back.
Oh, man, like, put somebody else in the scene. Like, Bailey he's always in recycle. Put someone else new in the scene.
People love Bailey.
Build stars.
I love Bailey. I love Bailey because of her hate for Michael Cole. Oh, yeah. Like she's always yelling at him, and I love it.
She really capped on that. Right there. Like really did good with that little.
Yeah. And Michael Cole back on SmackDown because Joe Tessitore is on Raw.
I'm not gonna front. I am not gonna front. I watched Raw, and when it first came on, and then I heard that voice, I'm like, okay,
sounds familiar.
Well, yeah, I'm like, yeah, okay. And then when he started calling the matches, I'm like, oh shit, wait a minute. Okay, this is gonna take me some time to get used to. Yeah. Like, I have to get used to his voice tone with the wrestling matches. I say about midway through the show, I got used to it. It was okay. It's something.
Let's save it for Raw because I got it for Raw.
Okay.
Well, because the internet's in fucking 50-50. Well, I would say 60-40 divide. And us 40%ers are right. You 60%ers are wrong as fuck. We'll talk about it. But that's the main event. Nia retains. That's the go-home show. They give you the Women's World Championship match in a street brawl, which is a pretty good match.
Yeah.
It was a good match. It was entertaining. We all know Michin had no chance
to win. Right.
But it was good.
Still good match.
Good.
Still good match.
You know? And then, that's it. SmackDown. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Let us know what you think. Hate it, love it. Smash the subscribe button, baby. Peace.